Happy New Year, everyone. My name is Jess from Nourished Heart Healing, and I wanted to wish everyone a Happy New Year, happy January 1st. And the energy feels really beautiful this morning. It's unseasonably warm where I live, which is a little strange, but it feels really clean and clear. And I wanted to start a new tradition, so every day I am committing myself to drawing a tarot card to read the energies of the day for the collective. So when I say collective, I mean all of us together on Earth at this time. So what messages does the Divine Spirit have for us, and how can we integrate these messages in our lives? As you can see, it's going to be an imperfect video, so some days I might be in this space, some days I might be in the car, some days I might be who knows where. But I am committing to doing this every single day. So we'll see how I do, and it really is an act of self-love for me. So if I can serve that part of the experiment and then also give you some guidance and clarity, then that's a beautiful thing. So today I'm going to use, for our very first daily pull, the Radiant Rider-Waite deck. And this is the Rider-Waite Smith, pardon me. Pamela Coleman Smith was the illustrator, as some of you may know. And she was not credited when the deck was published in the early 1900s, so we make sure that her work is honored here. So I'm going to pick one card, and I'm just going to share some impressions that I get from it and what my guides are telling me to share with you. So we know that this reading is for the good of all, and if you hear it, then it's meant to be heard, and the message is meant for you. And the message is always going to be delivered with love and compassion. So I'm just going to put that good energy into the deck. Take a deep breath and do some shuffling. I'm not the greatest shuffler, so it takes me a little while. Maybe throughout the course of this year-long tarot pool journey, we will improve my shuffling skills. Okay. This one wants to come out. And this one. Okay, so for the first day of the new year, we have this beautiful Knight of Cups energy. Interesting that I chose blue today for myself to wear, and this really encapsulates the Knight of Cups energy. So Knight of Cups is a court card, and they are very complex. They are master energies, and in this sense, it doesn't have to represent a person. It doesn't have to represent a man or a masculine figure, but it represents that part of us that we all have that resonates with the card. And the cups is the suit of emotion and depth of feeling. And the Knight of Cups is totally in tune with that. And he or she is able to balance a sense of duty with also honoring his or her own emotional value. So to me, this is such a beautiful card to get on January 1st, because a lot of us make resolutions or intentions based on self-care, and this is such a beautiful, balanced way to integrate the self-care energy. So the figure in the horse, he's stable. He is perhaps serving others, but he is totally glowing, this beautiful kind of silvery aura. He's glowing his divine light by taking care of himself. So I think for a lot of us, when we get so busy, the self-care part takes a back seat. I definitely know this in my own life. I have a beautiful 16-month-old daughter, and I do work full-time as well. So as many of you can relate, self-care takes the back seat. For me, one of my intentions this year is to stay hydrated, which also fits in with the water energy here. But staying hydrated is an act of self-love. And the Knight of Cups knows that he can be of service, but he can still take care of himself, or she can take care of herself. I'm going to ask my guides if there's anything else they'd like me to share with you about this card. They just say, let it flow and let it unfold. So sometimes we might be so excited about the new year, about turning a page, and it's good to have that joy, but you don't want to have to force anything. So as you see, the Knight of Cups is by this beautiful meandering stream, and the water is intelligent. The water knows what to do and where to go. So a certain sense of surrender and flow as we enter this new year. I do feel that this year is going to be very positive for many of us. Not to say that it won't have its challenges, because every year does. But I feel that we are really stepping into our divine purpose. And if we can each help one another on our journey and be more cosmically linked in terms of thinking of a community, I think that's one of the big themes. So finding like-minded people that you can connect with, and it doesn't have to be in a spiritual setting, but it can be at your workplace, or people in your family that you might not know that have similar sensitivities as you. That's a way of connecting too. I know I encountered this on the holidays too. So making these connections and just letting it flow. Letting it flow is going to be our theme, I think. So thank you so much. This is the first video among many, and if you like it, great. If you don't, that's okay too. Again, I'm doing this mainly for my own spiritual wellness. So if it can help you, that's wonderful. And if it doesn't resonate, that's fine too. So I hope you have a great day and get some rest today, because we are gearing up for hard work tomorrow. So much love to you. Thank you so much.